Instant kill. Instant kill. I hit him once already. I know. Instant kill. Instant kill. Where are they? Oh, a badass? Let's just rough him up a little bit and then kill him. Oh, you got shields? Now you're dead because my gun does melee damage. Instant kill. You hiding back here, boy? Where are you hiding? You're fucking dead. Hey, hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Borderlands 3. We're going to continue going down the list of bosses and seeing which legendary items they have to offer. At the end of the last video, I was like, I sure do hope the next boss doesn't drop a shield. And well, the next boss drops a shield. We're going to actually my favorite boss in the game, the Brawler Ward. I don't know why I'm running around Sanctuary for my intro. Okay. We are going to Eden 6 and then to the floating tomb. I think I just realized that in the last video I didn't tell you where the boss was, and that feels kind of bad. This is right outside one of the vaults, so this one is not hard to find whatsoever. There's actually a lot of mechanics to this fight, and I wouldn't mind telling you what they are. The boss likes to start off by lifting the platform to one side. This will cause your character to kind of start floating down, sliding down. You can avoid this by standing in one of these pits or by just jumping a lot like I just did. If you stand over here on the corner of the platform, you can actually use that time to shoot him in his weak spot. He likes to slam his arm into the side, and that's when we can get some free damage in there if we feel like it. If you do enough damage, he'll like wince and like pull his arm away, which is a really cool effect as well. This looks like he's going to hit the back of the platform with his arm. We can avoid that by moving towards the boss, as you just saw. Let's see, what's he gonna do next? I'm ready for you, bud. He's gonna slam his right hand into this wall here, and we can get some more critical hit damage in there. You see, he winced, he pulled it out, and now he's going to have to rest for a little while with his head on the platform, which opens you up to getting some really easy critical hit damage in here as well. This is a laser beam that just clears the middle of the platform to make sure you're not standing there anymore after he winces. Looks like he's going for a flip here. Any glowing yellow area on this boss is going to be a critical hit area, so make sure you're focusing these and getting in as much damage as you can. You can hit any of them, they all work just fine. This laser hits the front and middle sections of the platform. You can avoid all the damage by moving to the back here. And he has one more move where he kind of grabs the front of the... Ah, he might be doing it here. Maybe. Hey! He grabs the front of the platform and then spreads ooze everywhere. I think he also has a version of this where he puts it in the back, but he has different posture and positioning. He also spawns in ads to fight. All right, does everyone feel like they learned something? I'll go ahead and just kill the boss now. I have no problem at all with that. All right, he has been defeated. I've killed this boss so many times, dude. We farmed him. We've probably farmed this boss for 12 to 14 hours on stream so far. And I haven't been playing the game super long. You know, I missed the first few days. So, yeah. Gimme. Yeah, I've killed him a lot. He drops a shield that goes by the name of the Brawler Ward. And that shield is actually, it feels like it anyway, one of the mandatory pieces of gear for a melee Amara build. Now, this is usually where I would sit here and farm this boss anyway to show the item dropping. But I'm not kidding, I have like 12 of these things. So I'm just gonna switch over to my bank and grab one of those, and we can come up with a way to make that shield work. It's a really cool shield. If you're watching live on stream, which this isn't live, what I've been doing is giving chat a vote. So in chat, you can say 1 for the left chest or 2 for the right chest. And, you know, they can decide which chest gets opened. And then whatever's in this chest has a chance of going to chat. So that would be a really bad one. But if they picked 1 instead, they have a chance of getting a really bad one. Because inventory space is so limited in this game, in order to get this build to work, I actually have to swap over to like 6 different characters and transfer items back over to my Siren. It's a bit of a process. I actually think I'm going to keep my Siren as a melee character for a little while though, so I was going to move these items over anyway. So these are all the ones that I bothered to keep. These are my Brawler Wards. I have a little collection of them going now. None of these are anointed, unfortunately, although there is a role for these that allow them to come out with 200% melee damage increase after using your action skill with Amara. At least I believe they can, which is pretty ridiculous, by the way. Pretty nuts. So the Brawler Ward, we're looking at 9,701 shields, a recharge delay of 7.6 seconds. That's really long. That is a long time to wait for your shields to come back. But don't let that bother you, because there's a very good reason for that with this particular build. The recharge rate is 1,285 per tick. And it says, "Freebie master, see me shiver." I have no idea what that is a reference to. I knew the last one. It was Pirates of the Caribbean. I didn't say it in the video. I forgot. All right, weapon damage. While shields is depleted, increased by 25%. But the real kicker here, melee damage while shield is depleted, increased by 300%. That is one of, if not the biggest buff to melee power in the game. And 2% of our max health per second are, while shields are active, is going to be restored. This effect doubles when the shields are depleted. So you're going to get 4% of your health back per second just for having your shields depleted and this bad boy equipped. Comes in a lot of variances: cryo, radiation, fire. I'm sure you can get some resistance to all elements with this, but these are what I have. I think for today, I'm going to go with fire. Why not? All right, I think we're all set up and good to go. So for using this particular shield, we want to boost our melee output as much as possible. And to do that, as I said, we're going to be playing as Amara and focusing on the brawl tree quite a bit. I have a fantastic class mod to go along with this. So we gain damage reduction based on the distance to our enemy. The closer we are, the better. So that's a 29% damage reduction if we're in melee range. And it's also increasing some key talents over here in the Brawler tree that are going to make our lives easier. Notably, personal space, that's going to give us a 48% damage reduction to enemies that we are close to. We're also increasing our maximum health and regen. If we ever start to take too much damage, Helping Hands is a good way to mitigate that. It doubles the effectiveness of the Find Your Center talent, so we're going to be able to just zoom across the screen. Normally, we would take Mindfulness for the movement speed and the shield regen, but we don't want our shield to regen because the shield itself gives us more damage if it's depleted. So we're going to be going for Vigor instead. More health. You could probably swap out some Jab Cross for more health regen if you needed it. Guardian Angel, because we're going to die for sure. And Blitz at the bottom of the tree. If you wanted to have a bit more synergy with the Jab Cross here, you could put some points into Do Harm, I think, and that would be fine. But I went pretty far down into the Fist, or not very far down at all, actually, into the Fist of Elements tree. Mostly just here to grab the Amara gains increased melee damage, and her melee is converted to her action skill element, which for us is fire. So lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of synergy here. We're also using a shotgun that converts all of its damage into melee as well. An artifact that gives us melee lifesteal. This is a strong build. It's very strong. Normally I say, we're not too optimized to show this one off. Not today. Boy, we are optimized to show this one off. So I decided to run over to the very first boss in the game. This is the guy that's in the tutorial. The reason for that is he doesn't have any ads. He doesn't have anything like that. And I thought we could use him as a means of testing how effective the shield actually is at increasing your character's power. And again, this is one that is not rolled with any extra benefits whatsoever. It could be better than this. So, first melee attack. We dealt roughly 8,000 damage there, 8,200 or something. We'll be able to go back and check. I'm not too sure why he's taking lightning damage there at all, considering we have fire set up. Let me just go ahead. Maybe I hit a barrel. That's what it was. Maybe I just hit a barrel, so no big deal. Anyway, if we let him beat him up, or beat us up, he could take our shields away pretty easy. And then if we melee him again, like right now, we did 13,000. So at bare minimum, a 5,000 increase. But keep in mind, with our artifact, we're healing for nearly all of that damage as well. So he could beat us up a little bit, our health will go down, and then we just smack him one more time to get all of that health returned to us. This is a really, really fun build for just clearing out trash. It's not the best boss killer, at least in my experience so far. It can be. Keep in mind, the main boss I farmed is the boss that drops this. And I don't feel like he's the easiest thing to punch. You know what I mean? So let's go punch some more stuff. Oh, the Holy Broadcast Center. I've missed you. It's been like an hour. So keep in mind, the increased melee damage from our Brawler Ward shield is also applying to our deep dive face puncher. So not only can I use our talent here to find your center to really engage on people, but after we do engage on them, by punching them, it's going to increase our gun damage. Now, I'm not sure if the gun damage actually scales with this weapon at all. I haven't tested that much. We could save that for its own video. But from here, from there we can engage. I don't know why it didn't connect. And this is pretty, it doesn't look too good for him. Let's put it that way. There's one punch, or one shot to the head there after some melees. This guy's anointed. We could try to beat him up a little bit. He did take down our shields, which means he's actually unlocked our full power, which is, you know, pretty fun. It's pretty damn fun. I have a hard time staying alive personally with this setup, but I've seen it when it's min-max. I've seen it when it has the anointed gear to really pull the build together. And it's pretty ridiculous. Keep in mind, this is only Mayhem 1, so things do definitely get harder than this. We're just kind of... we're just kind of steamrolling over all of this stuff. I wish there was a way to see when our flying punch was available, so I could use that a little bit more reliably. But we're having no problem at all, just completely busting through most of these enemies. Yes, we are being taken down, but all we have to do is punch someone, and then we'll be right back in the game. And I could be using my shotgun a lot more. I could be trying to keep myself safe a lot more. But honestly, I want him to break my shields. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. Once your shields are gone, that's where the real damage for your melee kicks in. God, that guy just got annihilated. How much does that hit for? I couldn't tell. There's too many numbers. And of course, if we're ever actually taking too much damage, all we have to do is jump in with our ult like that, and then it's going to reduce our damage taken even more. So maybe this guy was beating us up before, but we should be able to tango pretty well as long as he doesn't completely teleport away and disappear off the face of the earth. Yeah. Oh, he's dead. And then when we want to re-engage on someone else, boom, we're in, start smacking. Easy, boys. Easy. Oh, and if you actually get a kill with the zooming punch, I don't think I've said that yet. If you get a kill with the zooming punch, it does reset the cooldown of it so you can immediately do it again, which allows you to zip around the battlefield a little bit as long as you can get your positioning right with it. So, like, getting a shot in on someone and then teleporting in and trying to finish them off with a melee is not something that would be unheard of with this kind of setup at all. In fact, I would probably encourage it. So if you can get yourself a good, precise shotgun that you can use at kind of medium range and then go in and finish someone off with these melee attacks, I think you're going to be pretty well off. The hardest part is just keeping your shields down to actually make this work, because they're always regenerating. Also, I suppose that I could use, versus these guys, we could always swap my element over to electricity, and I imagine they wouldn't have as good of a time resisting that initial hit. Yeah, let's see how that goes. These dudes are spawning in right behind me. Little pot shot into a flying punch. Not bad. If I would have shot first and punched second, we would have had our charge ready to go again. So it's a very different play style from anything else I've played in Borderlands 3 so far. I hope you guys enjoyed this little look into the Brawler's Ward, and also to what Melee Amara can bring to the table. I'm definitely not playing it perfectly. Just want to be super clear about that. I know I'm not. Okay? But she's still pretty beefy. She can survive through quite a lot. And it's just fun, dude. It's just fun. Instant kill. Instant kill. I hit him once already. I know. Instant kill. Instant kill. Where are they? Oh, a badass? Let's just rough him up a little bit and then kill him. Oh, you got shields? Now you're dead because my gun does melee damage. Instant kill. You hiding back here, boy? Where are you hiding? You're fucking dead. You see what I mean? It's pretty fun. And a lot of our effectiveness with this playstyle is purely because of the Brawler's Ward. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like.